His guests. He is His Grace Pancha Gauda Prabhu. So Pancha Gauda Prabhu is the temple president of ISKCON Vrindavan, Krishna Balram Mandir. So therefore, by default, we are all his guests. Prabhuji is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He was involved in many services in America. His main passion is Sankirtan. He is an amazing Kirtaniya and book distributor. In fact, every year he removes some time from his services here and spends a month or two doing Harinam and book distribution in America. Prabhuji is the, as I said, current temple president of ISKCON Vrindavan. You must be seeing so many wonderful improvements which have been happening in the temple in the last few years. Those are all under Prabhuji's leadership and guidance. He is a wonderful speaker, very inspiring classes. A lot of devotees are very inspired by him. And so we have this wonderful opportunity. Let us give our attention to everything that he says. Hare Krishna. So as customary, we'll welcome sound. You can turn the speaker this side. Is this better? So let's welcome Pancha Gauda Prabhu by once very enthusiastically chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna.
Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, more leverage. Shri Gaur Nitai ki. Lita Vishaka Radhe Shyam ki. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Diwali ki jai. Giri Govardhan ki. So we're happy to be here together chanting the holy name. Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Pistaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Krishna Pistaya Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Asya Chadesha Karane Gauravani Pracharane Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Tanya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Na Hare Hare Bolo Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Jai Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jai Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jai Gauranitai, 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 Shri Shri Gauranitai. Lalita Vishaka Jaya Radhe Sham, Lalita Vishaka Jaya Radhe Sham. Jai Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Radhe. Jai Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Radhe. Jai Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe. Jai Radha Damodara Radha Damodara Radhe. Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. Jaya Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Nitai go Haribo, 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 Nitai go Haribo. Nitai go Haribo, 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 Nitai go Haribo. Go Premanandi, Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam, Kalu Nasteva, Nasteva, Gatiranyata. Hare Krishna. So, सब लोग अंग्रेजी जानता है? मेरे हिंदी बहुत खराब है. ऐसे हिंदी भाषा बहुत मुश्किल है. अंग्रेजी. We are all very fortunate to be in Vrindavan Dham during Kartik Mas. Shri Radha Damodar ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. So Krishna and Balaram, they came 5,000 years ago to perform beautiful pastimes in Braj with the Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, the cowherd boys, and the gopis in the beautiful land of Vrindavan, Govardhan, Jamuna, the various forests of Vrindavan, sporting. Everyone understands my English? It's okay? You want translation or English is okay? Everyone understands? Good. So Krishna performed beautiful pastimes, and he told Arjuna that the perfection of life is to surrender to Krishna. Sarva dharman parityaja mamekang sharanang vrajam ahang tvang sarva papebhyo moksha yashami masuchaha. You know, if you surrender to the most powerful person, the wealthiest person, the Supreme Lord says, I'll protect you from all danger, from all fear. Because everyone has a fear. Death is coming for everyone. We're born in this world, young children, you grow very quickly, you get an education, you get married, you get a job, you work very hard throughout your life, your body starts dwindling, you're losing your energy, you finally made enough money and you die. So, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. These are a real problem in the material world, that everyone is born, you're forced to grow old, you produce byproducts, children, and then somehow this life is very quickly gone. But you are eternal. Najayate Mriyate Vakadachin Nayang Bhutva Van. This is the spirit soul's eternal, ever existing, not dying. When the body is finished, the soul continues. So the Lord's Leela continues as Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivastadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. The Pancha Tattva, Chaitanya is Lord Krishna, and Lord Nityananda, Lord Balaram. And just as when Krishna and Balaram appeared with all his associates, when the king comes, he comes with secretaries, ministers, military, horses, opulence. So Krishna, he comes and brings all his friends to have pastimes. Because Krishna likes to have fun. Everyone likes to have fun, you know? Singing, dancing, having loving relationships. Hare Krishna. I think the volume is gone. Having loving relationships. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda is saying, Jeev Jago, Gauda Chandra Bole. Lord Chaitanya is calling that wake up, sleeping soul. Wake up. How long will you sleep on the lap of the witch called Maya? Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. Mamivaye Prapajante Mayame Tang Tarantite. This divine energy, Krishna's deluding potency, Maya, has everyone bewildered. Even the demigods are bewildered. But Kali Kalir Dharma Krishna Nam Sankirtan. Krishna Shakti Vinana He Tara Pravartana. So Lord Chaitanya empowered Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami. He gave full blessings and teachings about the science of becoming a Vaishnava devotee. Rediscovering Vrindavan, Radhakund, Shyamakund, Govardhan, the forest of Vrindavan. Everything after some time is forgotten. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he empowered the Goswamis. These are great eternal associates of the Lord. They come to assist the Lord. They come to assist the Lord in his pastimes. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he had Haridas Thakur, Brahma Haridas. He's chanting 300,000 names of the Lord all day. So human life is meant for awakening our love for Krishna. And there's a way of doing that. In the beginning, brahmachari life, you get spiritual training and you study the scriptures so you have spiritual intelligence and strength and not get entangled. But due to the nature of our senses, our mind, and desires to enjoy, we get married, have relationship, children, but we put Krishna at the center. Krishna consciousness means we do everything for the pleasure of Krishna. Yat karoshi yad dashnasi yad jahosi dadasi yat. Yat tapasyasi kontiya tad kuru shodmad arpanam. That whatever we do, whatever sacrifice we make, we do it for Krishna. It's not easy because we have family attachment. We have our own ideas of what is happiness. Maybe I should make money first and, get a good education. Good education is important. But Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, people generally waste their energy and their time. So suppose you become a scientist or, you make rockets or maybe bombs that blow people up, And all the scientists come together and they work very, very hard. And the miracle that they get a Nobel Prize because they figured out how to bring molecules together. They can't make one little ant. Science, this atheistic philosophy that there is no God, that everything is by chance. Mother Nature is just there, the sun is shining, the rains are coming, the grains are growing, and we have these beautiful material bodies which are very useful, fingers, ears, eyes, nose, mouth, teeth. The whole thing works. There's got to be a creator. Who made this beautiful body? Who made the bodies of all the living entities in this world? Who made the stars and planets and all the varieties of fruits and flowers, all the varieties of this world that we just take? Well, it just happened by chance. This is a foolish proposal. So Krishna, he's teaching that simply by chanting the Lord's name, you're cleaning your heart, You're cleaning the mirror. You can see yourself. So we might not know how potent the holy name is, but this chanting, Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Jagnai Sankirtan Prayar Yajantihi Sumeda Saha. Those who are intelligent, they worship Lord Chaitanya. He's surrounded by his associates and they're chanting the Lord's holy name. And this is the Kali Dharma, the Yuga Dharma. Chant Krishna's name and preach the message of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. So we have a wonderful opportunity. Srila Prabhupada is the direct representative of the Goswamis and the Chaitanya Brahma Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. This Sampradaya, which is in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, from Lord Brahma to Narada to Vyasadeva, Madhvacharya, Madhavendra Puri, Ishvara Puri, the Goswamis, Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the guru of our spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Abhay Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada left us these Bhaktivedanta purports and translations. If we read systematically Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Rupa, Sanatan, Raghunath Bhatta, you just go to Vrindavan and you every day recite Srimad Bhagavatam. Because the Bhagavatam is the incarnation of the Lord. The holy name is the incarnation of the Lord. And these five processes, living in the Dham, chanting the holy name, studying Srimad Bhagavatam, worship Tulsi Devi, associate with Vaishnavas, and then the extra pluses, take prasadam, and so many nice things we can have. This is the real family. In a material world, the family is very impersonal. You have a husband and wife, a few children, maybe a mother-in-law, a few friends here and there. But here we have hundreds of thousands of devotees who are serving Krishna, wanting to serve Krishna, wanting to serve other Vaishnavas, cultivating knowledge, controlling the mind and senses. We all have desires and we all have needs and wants, but Krishna understands and Krishna is guiding us. So, is it Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Bij? You get the mercy by Guru and Krishna's grace. You show the desire that I want you, Krishna. I have a lot of stumbling blocks. I have a lot of attachments. My wife, my girlfriend, my family, my nation, many duties we all have. But our most important and essential duty is to serve Krishna, surrender to Krishna. Because at the time of death, your children, your husband or wife, your nation, nobody can help you. The doctors can't help you. We're all leaving this body as sure as death. So before that time comes, even though we think, oh, I'm still young, I have a lot of time left, I can get serious later. This time is killing everyone, and people very easily get distracted from the spiritual process. So now that you're here, you're in Vrindavan, you're chanting the holy name, take seriously. Kartik's a good time to take vows, the new year, Diwali, New Year. So you make a commitment, and that commitment means that every day I want to read the Bhagavad Gita 15 minutes from the very beginning, and every day I want to be systematic. In the evening time, I'll read 15 minutes Bhagavatam every day. And spend your time as much as possible hearing Prabhupada, hearing the lectures of the Vaishnavas, but mainly reading Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, chanting the holy name in the association of devotees. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I was born in Europe, originally Macedonia, near the Mediterranean, I came to America in 1961. I was a little boy. I failed the first grade. I could not speak English. I told you, Angrezi mushkil hai. So I was speaking Macedonian. And I met the devotees in 73, 74. I was studying TM, Transcendental Meditation, with Maharishi Mahesh Yogi for a couple of years. And then the Harinams and the devotees in 1975, I joined the temple and met Prabhupada in 1976 in Washington, D.C. We had America's bicentennial 200th anniversary of independence, 1776 and 1976, 200 years. So Prabhupada came in cars procession to see the fireworks and Prabhupada giving beautiful lectures and encouraging the devotees to preach and give the real guidance, because our leaders, so-called leaders, you see the chaos in the world, you see how people are simply killing one another, recession and threat of nuclear weapons, and people are suffering and struggling because this is Martya Loka, the place of suffering, material world. And real happiness comes by awakening our love for Krishna. But we're going to have Radha Ballabha Prabhu. He's my next door neighbor. We do things together. He's going to come and sing. We're all going to sing together, and he'll give you a little Hindi mein Bhagavat. Hi, Radha. This is mine? Thank you. Hare Krishna. The sound system's not too good, though. They haven't perfected the art of fine-tuning on the sound system. Huh? Yeah.
हरे कृष्णा। कैसे हैं आप लोग? कितने लोगों ने प्रभुपाद जी को देखा है? नहीं देखा है। कितने लोग प्रभुपाद जी को जानते हो? सभी जानते हो। आप प्रभुपाद जी के जानते हो तभी वृंदावन में आए हो। प्रभुपाद जी को जानते हो सभी आदमी। प्रभुपाद जी ने केवल इस महामंत्र के द्वारा विश्व में भक्ति का क्रांति ला दिया। प्रभुपाद जी ने आज घर घर में सभी जगह सनातन धर्म का यानी हरि नाम का प्रचार प्रसार कर रहे हैं प्रभुपाद जी। आइए थोड़ा कीर्तन करते हैं, इसके बाद नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निति नमस्ते सरस्वती देवं वाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यम् पश्चाच्चदेशतः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे, हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. जो Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. जय हो. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. महाप्रभु का आशीर्वाद है. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. संतों का कहना है संकीर्तन में ताली बजाने से तलहटी में जो खराब वाली रेखा है ना वो समाप्त हो जाती है. हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे राम 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 हरे. थैंक यू. हरे राम राम राम. हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे हरे. Hare Krishna कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे हरे. Hare Krishna कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे. Krishna कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. ये महामंत्र है महाप्रभु का। महाप्रभु गोलोक वृंदावन से लेकर के इसे आए हैं। गोलोकेरा प्रेम धन हरि नाम संकीर्तन, इसलिए सभी लोग हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम हरे राम कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल। गीता गौर हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल। जय प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद। प्रभुपद जय प्रभुपद। प्रभुपद श्री प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की पूरी आवाज नहीं आई। श्री प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की। एक संत ने कहा कि जब संकीर्तन हो, नाम संकीर्तन हो, सभी को बोलना चाहिए जोर से। दूसरे संत ने पूछा कि जोर से बोलने से क्या फायदा? तो संत जी ने उत्तर दिया, कहा कि जोर से बोलने से सब पाप निकल करके चला जाता है बाहर। फिर उस संत ने प्रश्न किया कि जब सभी पाप निकल करके बाहर चला जाएगा तो पाप जाएगा कहाँ? फिर कहाँ जाएगा पाप? पाप के लिए भी तो कोई स्थान होना चाहिए। तो संत ने कहा कि जो कीर्तन में बैठ के कीर्तन करेगा उसका पाप निकल करके जो बगल में कीर्तन नहीं करेगा उसमें प्रवेश कर जाएगा। सबको बोलना चाहिए ध्यान से। अभी हो जाए ना थोड़ा सा और कीर्तन। नाम संकीर्तन से ही प्रभु जी बता रहे थे ना, नाम संकीर्तन से ही प्रभुपाद जी ने पूरे विश्व को बदल दिया। कोई धन की इच्छा से नहीं गए प्रभुपाद जी। आप सभी प्रभुपाद जी के विषय में जानते हो। इसीलिए मैंने प्रश्न किया कि कितने लोग प्रभुपाद जी को दर्शन किया है, देखा है? नहीं देखा। प्रभुपाद जी को कितने लोग जानते हो? सब जानते हो। जानते हो तभी मंत्र का जाप कर रहे हो, जानते हो तभी गीता का अध्ययन चिंतन करते हो, जानते हो तभी वृंदावन धाम में आए हो, यही जानने का मतलब है। बहुत गंभीरतापूर्वक, बहुत गंभीर होकर के, सीरियस होकर के मंत्र का जाप करना चाहिए, भाव विभोर हो जाना चाहिए। प्रभुपाद जी बार बार कहते हैं चैंटिंग एंड हियरिंग, बोलो और उसको ठीक से सुनो। ये ब्रह्म है। नाम जो है कलयुग में नाम के रूप में ही भगवान का अवतार हुआ है। कली काले नाम रूपे कृष्ण अवतार। यत्र मद भक्त गायन्ति तत्र तिष्ठामि नारदा। जहाँ मेरे भक्त मेरे गुण का गान करते हैं मैं वहीं वास करता हूँ। अभी और 2 मिनट और गाते हैं थोड़ा, ठीक है ना? आप लोगों का भी मूड पानी बना हुआ है। देखो गाने की महिमा तो है, ताली बजाने की भी महिमा है, इससे महिमा ज़्यादा है नृत्य करने का, नाचने का। सभी संतों ने महाप्रभु का तो साधन ही था नृत्य, नाचते थे, गाते थे महाप्रभु। महाप्रभु कीर्तन नृत्य गीत वादी त्रमाद्यन मनसो रसेन रोमांच कंपा श्रुतरंग भाजो वंदे गुरु श्री चरणाय। महाप्रभु नृत्य करते थे, बड़े बड़े संतों ने नृत्य किया है। संत तुकाराम जी नृत्य करते थे, आप महाराष्ट्र से आए हो। नृत्य एक बहुत बड़ी साधन है भगवान को प्रसन्न करने के लिए, नृत्य करना चाहिए। तो आइए थोड़ा सा और कीर्तन करें, यदि आप लोगों की राय हो तो। आपका विचार है? हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आज जीवन सभी सुखी रहो। हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। महाप्रभु का आशीर्वाद है ये। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम